Hello, my dear students. I am Rajkumar Kalia, worked in different groups of institutions in India, in different states, different colleges. So, seeing the various administrations, their working way, seeing the students of different colleges, their nature, their behavior, how they are coming up. So, I have a lot of experience to go with the students. But I have observed all are having the same IQ, but some are little bit careless. They don't take interest in the class. For those, I have started the YouTube. I am putting the lectures there so that they can also enjoy at home whenever they feel it convenient. Secondly, it's in my mind is to save the parents' money. You are not supposed to pay anything while seeing my YouTube. So, if you feel I am doing good for you, for society, kindly subscribe and put the icon bell to get the next lecture. Today, I am going to teach you Gauss elimination method. We are going to solve the linear equations with the method of Gauss elimination method. Matrix method and Cramer's rule you have done already. So next we are going to do Gauss elimination method. See, the statement is solve the system of equations by Gauss elimination method. Solve the system of equations by Gauss elimination method. By Gauss elimination method. The system is x plus y plus z equals 9, x minus 2y plus 3z equals 8, 2x plus y minus z equals 3. So we want to solve the system of equations by Gauss elimination method. System is given to be x plus y equals 9, x minus 2y plus 3z equals 8, 2x plus y minus z equals 3. See how we will solve it by Gauss elimination method. It's very simple only. Given equations are x plus y plus z equals 9, x minus 2y plus 3z equals 8, 2x plus y minus z equals 3. So this is the system given. Write it as augmented matrix. Augmented matrix. Or you can say extended matrix. Means matrix A 1, coefficient of x, 2, 1, minus 2, 1, 1 minus 2, 1, 1, 3, minus 1. This is the matrix A. Augmented B. Add RHS, that is 9, 8, 3. Extended entries. We can also write it as, this is the matrix. A matrix as usually you are writing, and I have extended with the B. Now I will make this matrix lower zero triangle, means upper triangle matrix. I want to make all, this is the diagonal, I want to make lower entries as 0. That how we can R2 to R2 minus R1. I will get here 0. Our general tendency is to keep the leading entry 1. Either by rearranging the rows or by some other way. Strictly it should not be 0. Other than 0 may be possible in some cases, but our general tendency is to keep the leading entry of the matrix as 1. Means it should be existing entry, it should not be 0. So R2 to R2 minus R1, to get below these entries, zeros. R3 to R3 minus double of R1. Do it carefully. Here students are doing mistake. I am silent about R1. So write down R1 as it is. Now what I want, R2 to R2 minus R1, R2 minus R1, 0, R2 minus R1, minus 3, R2 minus R1, 2, R2 minus R1, minus 1. All R1 entries I have subtracted. I think just repeat it, R2 minus 1, R2 minus R1, R2 minus R1 minus 3, R2 minus R1 2, R2 minus R1 minus 1. Means all R1 entries are with the negative sign. So this is what we will get. Then to get here 0, double of R1 and subtract. 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 18 minus 15. Double of R1 and subtract. 18 minus 18, which will give us minus 15. So like that you will get it. Now our aim is to bring here this the entry, then make here 0. One we can do, put it 1/3 and then add, possible. It will come out to be with the fractions. Our tendency is to avoid fractions. If you will go with the fractions, a lot of calculations will come and their chances of mistake are there. Easy ways. Interchange these two. R2 to R3 and R3 to R2. Silent about R1. 119, R2 to R3 and R3 to R2. R2 to R3 means 0, -1, -3, -50. R2 0, -3, 2, -1. Interchange these two. 0, -1, -3 and 15. Third will be 0, -3, 2 and -1. Now we want to put here 0. Now easily we can make it. R3 to R3 minus triple of. One more easy step we can take it here. See all these things carefully. I can divide it by -1. That is R2 to, or you can say we can multiply by -1. A augmented B. 1, 1, 1, 9. R2 I want to multiply by -1. 1, 3, 15. 0, -3, 2, -1. Thus chances of mistakes are less now. Now here R3 to R3 plus triple of R2. Triple of R2 and add will get 0. Silent about R1. Silent about R2. Triple and subtract, triple and add, triple and add, triple and add. 9 and 9 plus 2, 11. Triple and add. 45 minus 1, 40. Like that we will get. We are getting now lower triangle as 0. Now how we will find it, how to write it now again. See, this is for Z. Like X, Y, Z. 0x, 0y, 11z. X, Y and Z, x0, y0, 11z equals 40. So Z will come out to be 4, 1 answer. Second row, x0, y1 plus 3z equals 50. X, Y, Z. Z we know is 4. 4 3 is 12. So thus Y will come out to be 3. Thus Y will come out to be 3. Then X, Y, Z. 1x, 1y, 1z, augmented reality is 9. We know y is 3, z is 4, 9. Thus x equals 2. So therefore x2, y3, z4 is the required answer. Our aim is quite simple, to go for lower triangle 0. Then put the values. First column is for x, second column is for y, third column is for z. When we put it in the lower triangle, first column for x means 0x, second column for y means 0y, third for z means 11z equals augmented 44. Then come to the upper one, x 0x, 1y, 3z 50. For the first, 1x, 1y, 1z equals 9 for the values, and we can find the value of x, y, z. So like that, we can go for the Gauss elimination. Next is it. Solve by Gauss elimination method. x1 plus x2 plus x3 plus x4 equals 2. 2x1 minus x2 plus 2x3 minus x4 equals minus 5. 3x1 plus 2x2 plus 3x3 plus 4x4 equals 7. x1 minus 2x2 minus 3x3 plus 2x4 equals 5. See how to solve it. Go for augmented matrix. One, 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 one. Augmented entries 2. 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 minus 5. 3, 2, 3, 4, 7. 1 minus 2 minus 3, 2, 5. So that will be the augmented matrix. So write it carefully. Now our aim is to get all zeros below the leading entry, and leading entry 1, it is already 1. Leading entry of the matrix is 1. Now we want 0, 0, 0 below it. That how we can R2 to R2 minus double of R1. Then R3 to R3 minus triple of R1. Then R4 to R4 minus R1. Why I am doing R2 to R2 minus double of R1? Because I want here 0. Double it and subtract. We'll get 0. So thus augmented matrix A will come out to be. I am silent about the first row. 1, 1, 1, 1, augmented 2. For R2, I want R2 minus double of R1. Double, subtract. See here, double, subtract. Double, subtract. Learn it carefully. Double, subtract. Double, subtract. Double, subtract. Double, subtract. Means I am supposed to make this double and minus, double and minus 0, double and minus means minus 2, minus 2 minus 1 minus 3, double 2 and minus 2 and 2 will get 0, double minus 2 and subtract, double 2 and subtract means minus 2 minus 1 minus 3, double 4 and minus 5 minus 4 minus 9. Do this carefully, chances of mistakes are here only, otherwise it is just addition and subtraction. R3, triple and subtract, triple and subtract, R3, triple and subtract, triple and subtract. See here, triple and subtract minus 1, triple and subtract 0, triple and subtract 1, triple and subtract 1. See this once again. R3 to R3 minus 3R1 means triple and subtract 0, triple and subtract minus 1, triple and subtract 0, triple and subtract. See, here we are going to do mistake. Triple and subtract. There is a minus 3. Triple and subtract. Triple and subtract. That is 6. 7 minus 6 it is 1. Then R4 to R4 minus 1. R4 to R4 minus R1. Minus 1. Minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2. So this is what we will get after this separation. It's 1, 1, 1, 2, 0, and then 0, minus 1, 0, minus 1, 3, 0, minus 3, 4, 1 and 3. After that, we want now below this 0. Here we have entry 3. See this row carefully. I can divide this whole row by 3. That is R2 to 1/3 of R2 to make the calculations easy. So thus augmented matrix will come out to be R1 as it is. R2 I want 1/3. 0, minus 1, 0, minus 1, 1, 0, minus 3, minus 4, 1, 3. Now I want to make here 0. It's quite simple. Just subtract the 2. R3 to R3 minus R2. R3 to R3 minus R2. It means silent about R1 and R2. R1 as it is. R2 as it is. R3. Now I want R3 minus R2. R3 subtracted 0. See here, R3 first entry is 0. Subtracted will get 0. Subtracted will get 0. Subtracted will get 0. Subtract means 3 plus 1 4. Subtract it means change the sign and add. Change the sign, add, change the sign and add. So this is what I will get. Now I want 0 below this also. That how we can. Now see carefully in factor 1. Below 1 all entries should be 0. Again 1 leading entry. Below all entries should be 0. Means now here this entry should be 0. This entry should be 0. That I think we can either by operating R2 or by operating R3 even. So operate it and find out what we will get. Now after operating this, we are getting 1, 1, 1 and 2, 0, minus 1, 0, minus 1, minus 3, 0, 0, 2, 4, 0, 0, minus 4, minus 4 and 12. Then see here, this entry. Here 0 is there. This 0 should be downward. What we will do? R3 to R4, R4 to R3. So augmented matrix we will get as 1, 1, 1, 1 and 2. Zero, minus 1, 0, minus 1, minus 3. Then R3 to R4, 0, 0, minus 4, 4, 12. Then 0, 0, 0, 2, 4. This is what we will get. Now next I think just see 4 we can cancel in this line. That is R3 to 1/4 of R3. A dot B. Then A augmented B. 1, 2, 3, 4, then 2. 0, minus 1, 0, 0, minus 1, 0, and again minus 1, 1, minus 1, third, fourth, equals minus 3. We want 1/3. We want 1/4, that is 1, 1 and 3. 1, 0, 0, 0, 2 and 4. Now here lies the diagonal. Below diagonal we are getting zeros. So then come here for the fourth value. x1 0, x2 0, x3 0, 2x4 equals 4. Thus x4 equals 2. Here 0x1 0x2 minus x3 plus x4 equals 3, and x4 we know is 2. So thus x3 will come out to be x3 will minus x3 will come out to be 1. So x3 will come out to be minus. Similarly, other values. Zero x2, 0 x3, minus x4, minus 3. x2 we want to find 0 x4. x4 is 2 equals minus 3. Thus x2 will come to be minus 3 plus 2 minus 1. Then x1 plus 1x2, coefficient is 1 only, x3, x4 equals 2. x1 we want to find, 2 is minus 1, 3. 3 is minus 1, 4. x4 is 2 equals 2. x1 plus 2 equals 2, so x1 equals 0. So then like that we can find the value. It's only the rearrangement is required. Multiply and subtraction, if you are strong in that, the mistake is not possible. Now, I think here it's minus x2. Negative sign is there. Minus x2, 0 x3, minus x4 equals minus 3. Here sign should be negative. Sign should be negative. So overall we will get it as minus, it's 0 and x4. x4 is 2 equals minus 3. Minus x2 equals minus 1. Thus x2 will come out to be here 1. Be careful here, we will get x2 as a 1. Here it is negative sign, minus x2, here it is minus. That minus I have missed. 0 x3 minus x4 equals minus 3. Minus x2, here it is 0, x4 is 2, minus 3. Transpose will get minus 1. Now if the coefficients come in points or in fractions, then it is difficult to operate rows and columns. Then we will do it by making the coefficient of first x1, then the coefficient of y1 and then operate it, like we are doing in 10th standard. How we will do this sum? 0.2x, 0.3y minus 0.1z, z equals 0.5, 0.4x, 0.4y minus 0.3z, 0.3, 0.2x minus 0.3y, 0.2z equals 0.2. How to solve it? First we will make the coefficients of x1. Means we will divide 1 by 0.2, 2 by 0.4, 3 by 0.2. So by dividing by 0.2, we'll get x plus 1.5y minus 0.5z 2.5. X plus 1.5y minus 0.5z will come out to be 0.25. Here, divided by 4. X plus y minus divided by 0.4, 0.75 equals divided by 0.4, that is 0.75. So then third by 0.2, x minus 1.5y plus 0.2 means 1z equals 1. That's x plus 1.5y plus z equals 1. Now what we will do? We will subtract. Say it is a 4, 5, 6. Subtract 5 from 4. Subtract 5 from 4. X we can cancel. We will get 0.5y. Subtract 5 from 4. Means we have to change the sign of this. 5 from 4. This one 5. 5 from 4 means change its sign. Here we will get 0.5. Then here 0.25 with positive sign. 2.5 minus this 1.5. So overall we will get by subtracting 0.5y plus 0.25z equals 1.75 here by subtract. 4 from 5, 1.75. Then subtract 6 from 4. So we will get 6 from 4 here. X we can cancel, minus minus plus. 3y minus 1.5z 1.5. So this is what we will get with second subtraction. Then we will make coefficients of y as 1. Let it be 7 and 8. Divide 7 by 0.5 and 8 by 3. So by dividing we will get y plus 0.5 z equals 0.5, 3.5, 5 minus 0.5z 0.5 y plus 0.5 minus 0.5z plus 0.5. Now subtract these two. Y we can cancel. 0.2z equals by subtracting 3. So z will come out to be 0.5.51. So z will come out to be 3. So that will be the answer of z. Now put the value of z either in 7 or in 8. 0.5 y plus, for z put 3, 0.75, 1.75, 0.5y subtracted 1, y will come out to be 1 by 0.5, that is 2. Y will come out to be 2. Then put the value of y and z in 1, it will get x. 0.2x plus y for 2, that's 0.6 minus z for 3, 0.3 equals 0.5. So then solve it. By solving we will get 1. 0.2x then here 0.3y 0.3 equals 0.3 positive 0.5. Thus it will come out to be 0.2x as by transposing 0.2 x will come out to be 1. So like that you can solve it. So when it is in point, I think because a lot of time has gone to you people also to addition and subtraction, better use calci and solve it. And if you feel I am working for you people, I am trying to make you people easy, whenever it is convenient for you, you can see. And how many times you want, you can also enjoy this. You can clear your doubt by repeatedly seeing that part. So thus by all these means I am making you easy. So if you feel I am helping you, kindly subscribe and put the icon bell. That's it today. Good night.